What is going on, YouTube fam? Welcome back to another high adventure video. Welcome to camp. We already are set up here on the Lake Murray here in South Carolina. I have a bunch of wood. Probably brought too much wood, actually. Sweet little fire pit. Got my camp set up here. Nice little kitchen set. I'll show you guys that later. Big old hot tent from King Camp. I will take you guys on a tour of that here in just a bit, but right now it's first thing in the morning. We're gonna get a fire going, cook up a little breakfast so we can get out there and start some fishing. So I'm hunting down some pine cones, and that's about your normal size pine cone, right? But then I noticed something over here. Dude, look at the size of these pine cones. Holy cow. Look at that thing. Look how big that pine cone is. And there are a bunch of it. Look, more over here. Dude, I don't even think I've seen pine cones that big before. What kind of tree is this? Here's the comparison. Look, there's your normal pine cone. That's what I usually start a fire with. And then there's the mega pine cone. Goodness. Pretty sure this is what Gandalf and the dwarves used to fend off the wargs in The Hobbit. These were the size pine cones he was lighting up. And if you don't know that reference, then they just aren't teaching you all your history in school. Oh yeah, one match wonder, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Fun little tip that you probably already know, but always cook your bacon first. That way you can cook whatever follows in the bacon grease. That way you don't have to put oil down or butter or whatever in your pan. Check this out, y'all. Check out our view right here. Look at that. Fresh breakfast, nice fire going, water's right there. This is the perfect camp setup right here. Like, this is one of the best camping spots that I've been able to put together. Well, we got breakfast at. It's time to get to the fishing hole. Oh, oops. Don't fall down on me. All right, we're gonna start at our trusty bridge here, where it all started for me here in South Carolina, actually. One of the first things I'm noticing this morning is this water's back up to full pool, which is awesome. Been here for about 15 minutes and had a couple small hits, but that's it. I'm gonna try another bridge. I'm not gonna give up on this yet. We might roll back through here on our way when we're coming back for lunch. But right now they just aren't bopping it. So I ain't gonna waste my time. Well, here's an interesting discovery. This is a fishing, yeah, dude, that is a fishing pole. It's out here in the middle of 25 feet of water. What in the world? Of course, we gotta see if we can grab it here. What are you doing out here? The way it was like sticking up, it almost looked like a piece of metal. And I thought, well, that's super dangerous, especially kind of out here in the middle. What the? Dude, if this has a fish on it, you know how epic that would be? Dude, there's a bell. Dude, it's just snagged, right? Guys, there might be something on this. Oh, wait, something's coming out. It's like it was snagged. I think there's something on here, straight up. If it is either, I don't know, maybe it's not that big. Dude, there is. Oh my gosh. There's a dead striper. Look at this. No way. What? He got hooked? And my guess, dude, look at that. That hook's not even like rusted. I mean, that's a nice size striper. Somebody lost a good fish. Dude, that fish must have got hooked and probably got like snagged up on the bottom would be my guess. And then just died. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bummed we didn't get a live fish on. But that is crazy, man. That is crazy. And just let him go. Well, not really letting him go, he dead. Seems like a pretty decent rod and reel setup. I don't know, I've never seen this H2O X Surf. Maybe this is a surf fishing rod. Oh, but you know what? I'm marking fish down here, yo. I'm marking fish down here. I'm gonna shut this off for a second. We might drop some bait down. Let's anchor up. No way. That's crazy. Just scored a new rod and reel. I mean, like I said, it's not even like, I hadn't even been down there that long. I mean, there's a little bit of buildup on it, but it couldn't have been down there longer than maybe, I don't know, a few days at the most. My guess is somebody was probably bank fishing around here, especially with the bell, and didn't secure the rod well enough, and something hit and just took off. That would be my guess. But wow, wow, that's nuts. Well, that's the first catch of the day so far, a dead striper. All right, y'all, brief break in the action to tell you about today's sponsor, the tent. Check it out. This is the Con 400 hot tent by King Camp. The Con 400 sleeps 4 to 6 people comfortably and is made out of a heavy-duty canvas material that is supported by a sturdy steel frame that allows for reliable support and an easy setup process. Of course, it is completely waterproof. Look at that, just wicks right off the fabric. Right now, this is set up for being a hot tent, keeping you warm and dry. However, I want to show you guys also the versatility of this thing. Check it out. Bam! The sides roll up, exposing this mesh, giving the tent a lot more breathability for the warmer months. So it doesn't just have to be a hot tent, it can also be for the warmer weather as well. Let's hop in, take a look at the inside here. Look at all of this space. Check it out, 9-foot ceiling, so I can stand, walk around, no problem. I love that. Got these 3 little hooks up here at the top so you can hang your lantern right at the top of the tent. Super heavy duty flooring, which is really nice because it keeps you out of the mud, keeps you out of the sand, and it keeps those bugs and snakes out as well. Of course, I've paired this hot tent with their King Camp wood burning stove, which pipes right out of the top and already comes with this fireproof liner, so you don't have to get that and install it. I know there are a lot of hot tents out there. That is an extra thing you have to buy and put on your hot tent. Not with King Camp, already comes with this, so it protects your stovepipe, protects the tent from catching on fire. Comes with these nice little storage pouches. In fact, there are 4 of them surrounding the entire outside of this tent. And check this out, you can even zip the mesh down at 3 different points in the tent. I don't know, let the doggy in, let the cat in. If you bring your cat camping with you, and they just come right in and out of the tent through those little portholes. Speaking of portholes, this tent comes equipped with 2 separate entrances that you can zip open, very small, so you can run an extension cord right into the inside of your tent so you can have power. Ladies and gentlemen, this Con 400 hot tent by King Camp is an absolute beast. Click on the link in the description below to get your hands on a Con 400 hot tent by King Camp and conquer your next outdoor adventure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a terribly slow morning. I've been targeting the striper, but have not got anything. However, I just got a very important phone call. My Italian honeybees just got delivered to the house. They weren't supposed to come for another couple of days, and my wife just sent me a text with a bee box full of bees on the front step. So we have to take a break, head on home, and I am going to get my girls set up in their new hive. Don't want to leave the bees in their box. They'd probably be fine from my research for a few days, but they've already been in there at least a day or two, and I just don't want to risk any more bees dying than necessary. So let's get on back and take care of our bees. Ugh, feels weird being home. I'm supposed to be out camping. Check that out. Everything's blooming up nicely. Love it. Isn't that a gorgeous bush? Awesome. Oh boy. I see it right here. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Look at that. Can you guys hear that? There they are. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, let's get on this side. Oh, cool. That is so awesome. Few dead ones on the bottom, but that's to be expected. You don't want any more than like about an inch worth of dead ones on the bottom. I'm glad we're back now. Oh, look, there's one. Oh, what are you doing hanging outside the hive? Oh, there's another one right there. How'd you get out? All right, y'all. The first thing we're gonna do. Oh, hey, Crockett. You done. I have some sugar syrup here, and all it is just sugar and water, and we're going to spray our bees with that. And what that does is it gives them a little food, and it keeps them from flying because they get heavy. There we go. But what they'll do is they'll end up licking it off of each other. So it gives them a little energy. But the main reason for this is that way they won't fly away. There we go. You don't want to drown them. Now we'll wait, give it about 20 minutes before we start doing anything else. Let me show you guys the hive that we have. Crossing the creek here. I have our hive set up on the back of my property, right back here. Check this out. Got a nice little clearing right here. I have the bee castle. I'll have a link in the description below to this too if you want it. But to start, all we have is the outer cover. We have our feeder right here. We have our nucleus, our lower nuke, if you will. In fact, actually what we're going to do is we're going to take about 3 of these out. Move this guy right about. I'll move that hair. We'll put the queen right there. Something I learned in kind of my research is here's a typical bottom part for a beehive. This is a Langstroth beehive. So this is your typical base for a Langstroth beehive. But what we did, or what I decided to do, was get this different type of base. This actually, as you can see, obviously is like a mesh base on the bottom. It just allows for more breathability, especially in the hot climates here of South Carolina. So instead of having a solid bottom base, more air can kind of circulate through my hive. So that was one of the little upgrades I did for our bees, for our ladies. And then this, of course, is just the base that'll go right here. Now, one thing you'll notice is when we're first putting these bees in, there's the wider opening right here, this side. There's a smaller opening. You want to allow just the smaller opening to begin with. So just that little, about thumb width sized opening makes it easier for the bees to defend while they kind of get the colony up and running. And so we're just going to start with that. Place this like so. Of course, I've got mine on some cinder blocks here just to kind of keep it up off the ground, keep it out of the mud. There we go. We're set. Look at those. Those are the combs. They'll draw those out themselves as long as everything goes smoothly. This is an 8 nuke beehive. They also come in sizes of 10. I just decided to do a little bit smaller for my first year, and it's a little lighter because this is just the bottom one. If all goes well, we'll be adding a second one of these on top as the bees expand their home. So as you can understand, it can get quite heavy then. You have bees starting to make honeycomb and having little ones and stuff like that. And yeah, it could get quite heavy. So we're gonna start with that, but I like that. I really like this mesh bottom here. Keeps the critters out, but I think it's gonna allow for a lot more airflow. I think it's gonna be really nice for our bees, keeping them nice and cool, especially as the South Carolina heat starts to ramp up. Hey dude, how are you doing? You're just throwing debris into the creek like father, like son.
You always blocked it.
Yeah, Papa could cross it because Papa's big. But remember, you can't cross without an adult, okay?
Yeah, I'm too tiny.
You're too tiny. Well, you'll be a big boy before you know it. You gonna help me with these bees, huh?
Yeah.
No, boy. All right, Crockett, the first thing we're gonna do, gonna pry the top off.
And it will sting me?
No, they won't sting you. Honeybees are actually very calm and docile, which means they're just very nice. We have to watch out for hornets and wasps. Those little guys are just pains in the tuchus. They're kind of gnarly.
Yeah, it's so can sting us.
Yeah, those can sting us. Honeybees can sting, but they're less likely to. We're gonna jar these bees down. I want them on the bottom. There we go. Oh, sorry, ladies. Sorry. No, let's put the lid back on loosely. The big thing around the bees is to not panic. So they should stay around. Oh, look, they're landing on me. Hi, ladies. Where's your queen? Oh, hi. Wait, you know what? I'm supposed to jar them down a little bit. You know, the first instinct is to kind of panic because you got all these bees flying around. But they're quite harmless, allegedly. I just don't want to hurt anybody. Wait, where's your queen, ladies? Where is she? I know she's in there. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to, I think, dump them in the box and then see if the queen's in there somewhere, because I can't locate the queen, and I don't want to go reach around with the tongs a whole lot because I don't want to kill anybody, any fewer people than I absolutely have to. So, all right, ladies, here's what we're gonna do. Here's our home here. See, look at, is that cool? All hanging on there. Here you go. Dump them right in. I'm gonna take this. Ladies, I just can't locate the queen. I thought she'd just be like hanging out right there. Oh wait, I think I see her right down in there. Okay. Look at that, you just dump them right in. That's pretty cool. Ooh, and they are buzzing everywhere. Just literally dumping hundreds and hundreds of bees into this box. I'm gonna set that there for a second. I'm gonna reach in here. Excuse me, ladies. Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, there's our queen. She's got a few workers in there with her. A few drones. What they're doing is they're eating away at that candy. See that white stuff right there? That's like a candy mixture. And there's a cork right there. And what I'm gonna do is I am going to remove that cork, and then the bees on the inside over here will also start to eat away at that candy mixture, slowly releasing our queen into the colony. Look at that. That cork just came right out. Now, this should hang in here. I don't see any little hooks though. This has to hang on the inside, so what I might do is, let's see if I can kind of pinch it in between these layers here. Excuse me, ladies. See your queen right there? Oh, no. Give me a second here. There we go. Ha-ha! Hi, everybody. Welcome to your new home. I'm so excited to have you here. Hey, buddy, what do you think? Look at all of them. Is that cool?
Yeah, they're not stinging.
No, they don't sting. They're very happy bee. Isn't that so cool? Yeah. Hey, Bella, what do you think, honey? Look at that.
Look at all these bees.
Isn't that pretty cool? I even got you a bee suit so you can come out and help me. But you know, Papa's not even in a bee suit. They're very, I'll get you some gloves for sure. That way you don't have to worry about them. It is a little weird when they start landing on your hands. It's like, whoa. Guys, do you remember what we're naming our queen?
Queen Bella.
No. Do you remember what our queen's name is? Emma.
Emma.
Emma is our first queen. If y'all have any suggestions for our first hive name, we haven't come up with anything yet. So what should our first colony's name be? Drop a comment below and maybe we'll pick like the top 3 we'll have a vote on it. But this is pretty cool. Look at this. You can see all our bees. Look, they're taken right to those frames. Start adding these frames back in just a little at a time. Let's add another one for them. Nice and easy. Try not to squish any. Oh, cracker, 1 second. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but let's hold off just a second. There you go, there you go. Just watch the sides. Nice and easy. That way we don't squish any other ladies. Is that one? And all right, hand me that last one there, buddy. This is so cool to just be like right up on them, and they're just all happy, just buzzing around. We don't want to accidentally squish any between any of the wood or whatever. So we'll just add a little bit of room right there. Now look at this, guys. Check this out. You see what this is right here? Excuse me, Crockett. This is where we're gonna put food for them. So what we'll do is I'm gonna just sweep them off here gently with our little bee brush. Excuse me, ladies. There will be a casualty here and there. That's just kind of part of it.
Bees are getting on you.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna set that right there. Just like that. There we go. Now, we have more of our sugar syrup here. Freshly made last night. Guys, this is what the bees drink. Gives them energy. I'm gonna pour this right in here. And this is what they'll feed on here and kind of get them going, give them a boost. There's that one. Yep, they'll start drinking it now. They'll come up between those slats because they're good at finding sugary stuff. They'll come up between the slats. And you know what these little slats do is it allows them to be able to kind of get out of the sugary syrup. That way they don't drown in it. Because they'll get in it.
There's a bee on you. It's chewing.
And then they'll be like, oh dear. Be like, they'll say, I believe I'm in trouble. Start the bee jokes. Who's there?
Bee.
Bee who?
Believe.
You're a nut. All right, we've got the sugar syrup. Oh, okay. Let's back away with the stick. We got to give our lady some space. What we're going to do is we just put the outer cover back on. Sweep them back in. There we go. Place that right on top. All right, now their main entrance and exit is right here. In fact, I see somebody coming in and out already. That is how they'll come in and out. Oh, there's a couple peeking out at us already. Hi, ladies. Hi, ladies. There you go. Let everybody know that's the entrance. And there you have it. Guys, we're gonna pick up our tools and stuff. We're gonna let them get settled in, and we have to give them 1 week. Exactly 1 week to get used to their queen, to get used to their new home. And then we can come back and take a look at them and check in on everybody and see how they're doing. All right, you two. Papa's got to head back, try to catch some fish. Papa's skunked. All Papa has caught is a dead fish today.
What?
I know. 1 dead fish. It wasn't even on my rod. Give me a good luck kiss. I need a good luck kiss. Can I get one, Bella? Thank you. Crockett, can I get one from you too? Aw, thanks, dude. All right, here we go. And whee! Ha ha! All right, back out on the lake. Side quest complete. I'm actually really excited about that. Hopefully all goes well. Speaking of all going well, we got to get back to this main quest of getting some fish. We got to hunt down something here. All right, we've got 4 lines out. We're gonna do a little long lining here around this bridge. Oh, that's getting a bite right there. Hold up. That just got hit. That's a good sign. So I've got all these jigs out, and they're all tipped with a minnow. And that just got a little pop there, so that's a good thing. Here's one. Got him. First fish. Yes, let's go. Come on, baby. It's a crappie. It's a nice one. I'm a little worried this is a striper. Yeah, it's a little striper. Dang it. If it were a big striper, whoa, I'd be tickled. But here's the baby. Swing him aboard. There you go. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Got to be 21 inches this time of year. Dang. Whew. It's nice to see the pole bend though. All right, y'all, one last ditch effort here. I've reeled in the long lines. I'm gonna try jigging these pillars for about the next 10-15 minutes. That sun's gonna set here in about 45 minutes, so I don't have a whole lot of time, but I'm on the 11th hour here. I gotta get something. According to this, there are just pant loads of crappie right below us. So we're gonna see if we can find out. I'm gonna do our method, drop it down and then just reel it up. There's one, got him. Got him. Come on, baby, come on. Come on. Dude, okay, it's not big, but hey, I'll take it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Our first fish that might be edible. Dude, I don't even know if that's 8 inches. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, dude, that's 9. He's going on the ice. I don't even care. I don't even care. That's a 9-inch crappie. Ice he goes. Guys, we tried the method that Mr. Chuck taught us. Dropping it down, picking it up. I'm going back for another one, yo. 9-inch crappie. Typically, I would throw that back. But have you guys seen the kind of day we've been having? Get back down there. Here you go. Catch of the day. Oh man, what a difficult day of fishing that was. Good grief. I mean, it's something, I guess, but that's about all it is something. Fortunately for us, I went to the store and I threw $7 down into the depths and pulled out a flat iron steak. So we'll definitely be eating that tonight as well. Whew, it's getting quite chilly out here. I miss the warmth. We're gonna cook our steak in the skillet first, then the fish. That way we don't have a fishy tasting steak. Trophy catch of the day. Boy, sure am glad I'm not doing a eat only what I catch. I'd be hurting right now. I don't know, you guys tell me. That looks pretty good to me. Let's cut into it. I like my steak medium. Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty good. Time for the main course. It was so bad today. Like, opposite of good. Terrible. Borderline disastrous fishing. That was rough, ladies and gentlemen. That was rough. That little fella's pretty good. Makes me wish I had more. Golly, what a tough day. Being able to fall asleep watching the fire almost doesn't get any better than that. Well, it wasn't the best day of fishing we've ever had, but it wasn't the worst either, technically. So, you know, I guess that's just looking on the bright side. There's a sign right there. It's time to go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Wake up, sleepyheads. Time to rise and shine. Got some fresh coffee brewing up. Got some bacon ready to go right after this gets done, which I'm looking at the color on that. Should be any minute. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We're gonna get some eggs and bacon, a little breakfast here right on the tent, and then we're just gonna head right out. So this is pretty cool. You could just take that lid off. You get open flame. You get to cook on. So everything brews up pretty quickly. Oh, perfect timing. Look at this. Beautiful. I just need enough light to be able to kind of start navigating, and this is it. Let's go ahead and get the boat loaded up, and let's see if we can get a little day 2 redemption. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're set up. I've got a couple of worms on the bottom. I'm gonna try to find some perch. It'd be nice to be able to get something here and cook it up over the fire for lunch, and then put a game plan together for the afternoon. Oh, there's a bite. Come on. Got him. Finally. Holy cow, what the heck is that? Good grief. First fish of the new day. What do we got? Oh, it's a little striper. Dang it. Not what we're after. I want big striper. Get out of here. Oh, guys, I had one over here. No, I think we might have one. Got him. My line was swimming off to the side. I'm like, that's not normal. Dude, a baby striper. What the heck, man? That was probably just put in this lake this year. Good grief. That's a fingerling. Look at that. It's like catfish bait, yo. This guy again. Come on. Got him. Come on, please be a little bigger. Dude, it's a big old brim. What? Shoot! Dude, look at this guy. It's a big old bluegill, dude. I'm gonna keep that. Heck yeah. Gosh, you never know what you catch at 28 feet. Sweet. You know what? I just needed a fish. I'll take it. I'll take it. That gets something on the ice. Start building a little confidence here. Start see if we can find some of these fish. He's back. Got him. Got him. Come on. Hey, it's a little perch. Dang it, it's too small though. It's too small. White perch, but I mean that's like 5 inches. There's one right there. Got him. Got him. Dude, just load it on. Another small perch, dude. Not big. Where are the fatties? It's not even worth filleting. My brim. I'll get more meat off of that brim than that guy right there. Shoot. Big hunter-gatherer coming through. Look out, everybody. Taking a brief break, get a little lunch. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Like, I have no answer. I have no answers. Dude, I'm pretty sure if I was an Indian, like, I would be the one staying back to, like, watch the horses, you know, while everybody else went and hunted and fished. Just for lunch, a little beef ramen. There you go. Some fresh brim right in there in the ramen. Add a little extra something to it. All right, time to head back out. Actually, I'm gonna give these noodles a try here first. Oh, I needed that. That's not a bad pairing at all. All right, let's turn this day around here. Let's go find something. I'm not even picky at this point. I don't care. Like, I just want to find some fish to put on the ice. Oh, there's one. Got him. Got him. That doesn't feel terrible. Hey, there we go. Look at that. There's a big white perch. See, that's what I've been waiting for right there. Where have you guys been, yo? Good grief. I don't think I've ever worked so hard for such a small fish. But you know what? I don't care. Actually, how big is this? Let's see, that is, yeah, dude, that's like close to 11 inches. Tickling 11. Ugh. Get on the ice. Holy jeepers. There's one. New spot. Big old brim. Good knit. Holy cow. Okay, it ain't that big. Hey, little buddy. You go in there with the white perch. Oh, I have an energy drink in here. Yippee! Holy jeepers. That boat is literally like a mile away. I can hear their music. Pretty sure it's Nicki Minaj. Look, see that? I just dropped it down. Oh, dude, look at that. Look at that fish. Hold up. What is this? Oh my gosh. Hold up. Come on now. Oh, shellcracker. Shellcracker. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Our patience has paid off. What? What? Okay. Oh, dude, he's pooping on my boat. Dude, don't do that. Come on now. Okay, just squirt it out into my hand. Ugh. Oh, dude, that's all shell right there. Hence the name. Ew. Dude, that is a pancake shellcracker. That's a piggy of the deep. Look at this. Dude. How big? 10 and a half. A 10 and a half inch shellcracker. Dude, when he hit, it started wiggling. Dude, that's phenomenal. I'll take that. Awesome. Okay, we gotta get back down there. We've got a hump that's paying off. Oh, there's one on this one. Got one on here. Look at that. Good fish. I was gonna say, I'm surprised this one hadn't gotten hit. That feels like a good fish, or the way that hit anyway. Dude, big old brim again. That's a little bit bigger actually. Boy, this hump has just like everything on it. Fish are like moving up on it for sure. Indeed. This doesn't feel terrible. Hey, that's a solid white perch right there. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Guys, it's getting a little breezy out here, and I'm kind of in the middle. That's not bad. In the middle of the, well, not kind of, I'm basically right smack dab in the middle of the lake. We're gonna get out of these waves and this wind. I hate to, because you know, we're getting fish here, but it's kind of tired of bouncing up and down. There you go. Head back down to that bridge where we caught that crappie. I've seen tons of bait down there, or I saw tons of bait down there yesterday. We had, you know, a lot of bites on the long line. That's probably, minus this hump, probably the most action I've had is down at that bridge. Plus, it's a little narrower down there, so it shouldn't be quite as choppy. And I wouldn't mind catching some crappie to add to our panfish cornucopia we got going on here. So let's go ahead and get out of all this mess. Not all those crappie down there are deep. It's much less windy over here. This is nice. It's getting ridiculous out on the open water. Of course, I find a place, start catching fish, and it's like, nope, gonna get windy. That's just how I feel like this trip is gone. One of the things I'm doing a little bit different today is I actually have a smaller jig on. Same color that we caught that crappie on, had a couple other bites, but it's just maybe about a 1/4 inch smaller. So we'll see if maybe the lower profile gets a couple more hits or not. There's one. Got him. Got him. First drop down. First drop down. That doesn't feel bad either. Dude, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. Let's go. Let's go. That's like... That's got a big old head on it. How big is he? They gotta be 8 inches to keep. I'll bet that's about as big as yesterday's. Dude, that's 9.5. 9.5, he goes on ice. Ha ha! Dude, first drop. First drop. We have got quite the cornucopia in there right now, y'all. There's a bite. Got him. Got him. Come on. Nice. Fish number 2. About another 9.5 incher, close to 10. Ha! Dude, that method is dynamite. That drop it down and reel up slow. Good knit. Let's try right down here. There he is. Got him. Dude, just load it on. That's not bad. Oh, dude, I can't even lift him aboard. Too far in the bridge. Number 3. That's a little bit bigger. And just to prove it to you, we'll measure them up. Let's see, let's see. Oh yeah. That guy's, well, maybe. Look at that, tickling 10 inches. Tickling 10. We're throwing them in the cooler now. Like we're just busting them up. No, seriously though, I'm not displeased by this at all. Not with how the last 24 hours have gone. There's a strike. Got him. Haha. Dude, what a super effective method for catching crappie. That's an even bigger one right there. I told you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Ouch. What an absolutely deadly method. And all brought to you by Mr. Chuck. Mr. Chuck taught me this. And I normally just drift around the pilings. Dude, that's the biggest one of the day right there. Dude, we're pushing 11 on that one. See, that's what I'm talking about. They're down there. They're down there, and now we're smoking them. But Mr. Chuck taught me this method. I think it also helps that I downsized this little jig here. This is a Crappie Man crappie jig. Local guy makes these. Ultra effective. I mean, they're down there, and you know they're down there, right? And it's just dropping it all the way to the bottom and just reeling it up just dead slow. And they're just, doomp, right on. All right, y'all. I think that's gonna do it for us at the bridge for now. Bite has definitely slowed down a little bit. I think we caught all the ones that we're interested in biting. But check this out. That is a little bit of redemption right there for sure. First off, I love the variety that we have. I mean, we got all kinds of different fish. That is a big old beautiful shell cracker. That's the prize really of the cooler. And then got a not bad crappie at all. Brim. I mean, shoot. Let's go ahead and make our way back to camp. And, you know, I want to see what each one of these tastes like side by side. Do a little taste test. See which one tastes the best. Home sweet home. As a reminder, y'all, like this sweet little thing right here that I've been doing all my prep on and has this like little washing area and stuff. If you guys want any of this stuff, I will have links in the description below. Incoming massive pine cones. Oh, that's looking good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Every fish has been cleaned up. This is what I've done. I've scaled each fish, and then I filleted them all. So we've got these beautiful fillets. This is the brim. That is the crappie, white perch, and shell cracker. Poor little brim. Didn't bring much to the table, but we weren't that big. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take some oil here, and we are going to pour it into our skillet that has been cleaned out. There we go. And then we're gonna drop each one of these fillets in. We're gonna cook these up fresh, no seasonings, and we're gonna try them each side by side that way. We'll start with the shell cracker. That'll take the longest to cook just because it's the biggest. That is the white perch next. On goes the crappie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Say a quick prayer before we get started. Whew. Tell you what, it was tough, but here you go. We have, let's see, that right there is the shell cracker. That's our brim. I went ahead and cooked up both sides because there's not a lot. That right there is the white perch. I'm glad I left the skins on everything. And this guy right here that's falling all apart, that is our crappie. So let's start with the smallest. Let's go with the brim right here. Again, no seasonings on any of this stuff. Here you go. Bluegill. That's good. Not very fishy. Delightful flavor. You know, if you can get bigger brim, aka bluegill, you're in for a treat. Bluegill tastes good. And again, this is no seasoning. That tastes just fine. All right, freshen the palate up with our lemonade. Next, let's do the white perch. That's technically smaller. Get a little skin with that as well. Oh, is that? Oh, no, we're good. Thought I saw scales. The meat of the white perch almost reminds me of like a seafood fish, as far as like, it's borderline like steaky for a fish that is, perch, is it in the brim family? I mean, it's not a sunfish, right? But it's good. It's pretty plain. It's much heartier than the bluegill. But I would say the bluegill has a little bit more flavor to it. All right, next for our crappie here. Get a little skin on there as well. Definitely, it came out of the pan all flaking apart, so definitely not as firm a meat as our perch friend. But I don't feel like that has as much flavor, though, just plain, as the brim did. The other thing about this crappie is I don't know, it's borderline mushy. But again, fairly plain. Honestly, out of the 3 we tried so far, the brim to me, or aka bluegill, is probably the best tasting fish. The best quality of meat as far as the texture has to go to the white perch right now. Did I just double myself? 2. I don't know. It's been a long 2 days. Last but not least, a big old shell cracker. If somebody's gonna dethrone the brim as far as taste goes, he's got to do it right here. That's pretty good. That shell cracker's pretty good, not gonna lie. Now that shell cracker, that meat is hearty as well. Like, not flaky. Keeps together real well. I just took a bite of shell cracker. I want to take a bite of brim right next to it. The shell cracker meat is good. I like the texture of it, but I'm not getting the flavor out of the shell cracker, out of the crappie, or out of the white perch that I did out of the brim. That little brim with just plain Jane, nothing on it, not even salt. That brim tastes the best. That really surprises me. I'm not gonna lie. For me, the winner in taste goes to that little brim, the AKA bluegill. The best textured meat, though, out of those 4, probably goes to the white perch. A close second would be the shell cracker. The crappie has to be fried. That's the way to eat crappie. Get that fillet off, bread it up, toss it in the oil, bam, and you get this like crispy big fish chip. And that is the strength of the crappie. But right here, right now, if I had to eat only what I could catch, and I couldn't use seasoning if we had a challenge like that, I would want to be loading my cooler with brim to get the most flavor out of the fish as possible out of those 4. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a pretty difficult last 24 hours. I mean, you can't beat the location. Gorgeous last couple of days. The fish just weren't quite cooperating, but we stuck with it. All we needed was one good spot, and we found it. We're gonna go ahead, let the fire burn down, and then I think we're gonna call it a day ourselves. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me for the last couple of days. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next one.